Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It's very good to be back. I do hope you're all doing well. And we do have the second turn here with Mr. Nomadic Jam in control of the Western Entente. I feel the music's a tad bit loud, so we'll just down that back a little bit. There we are. I'm once again at home today. I do have General TEDDY to my right. He is snoring. I can't quite currently hear him, but I'm sure you may be able to. Alright, so in terms of what we're doing here then, we do have the Army of Max over here. Oh, so this is my Army of Josias. The Army of Max over here, then Bohan, is moving via rail. We'll be here in one day to carry out an attack against the actual French force. I'm hoping that we will be able to land another victory. I could potentially send additional reinforcements if I wanted to be honest. These German divisions are just phenomenally powerful. Pretty damn powerful. Yeah. Having two lead cores though is pretty good. I may have the Austrians partake in that battle. Technically the French could move upon Vosges. I don't know how that would particularly go. Currently this position is not under threat, but I don't want to leave it open. We are seeing our numbers over here have increased. Yeah, we do have an army and at least two corps on these positions here. And there's obviously a corps over here as well to help out there. The question comes down to, do I need to move another army there? I may have been a little bit too hasty suggesting a counterattack last stream, really. Maybe. It could be worthwhile having this corps sent to the rear. This division over here, it looks like we had one of them smashed. So what I'm going to go ahead and do then is split this corps. Oh yeah, it's just the artillery left here. So the 31st Division has been pretty much gutted. I'll have that moved over here to Saarburg. They can evade combat, so they'll not join. They'll go on passive, so they should recover much more efficiently. Okay. Am I lacking anything in this army in terms of support? I've got my pioneers, I've got hospital, I've got the signals. I don't have pontoons, but I don't particularly need them. This army has used a lot of ammunition. Do take a note of the ammunition we have over here. 3326 this turn. Yeah, this army was very well equipped with munitions. 1, 2, 3, 4 munitions over here. These guys obviously don't carry a huge amount, but yeah, they used all of that, and they were already at 100%, so they used all of that ammunition there. So we'll see how that goes. I do have this over here, so I'm going to go ahead and give that to them. What I'm going to go ahead and do then is have the munitions retreat. Well, move back over here to Strasbourg, and then I can have them actually fill back up on munitions while we wait. So definitely not enough ammunition here, but at least it is something. So we can have that moved over here via rail. It is a protected position over here, so that's very fortunate for us. They can move in. Passive just means they're more likely to receive replacements. I don't think it actually affects anything in terms of like supply, but it's probably not worth giving it a go. I really think you'll be able to crush the whole British force in Holland. The one attacking Amsterdam lost all of its armoured vehicles and is a lot weaker. I think limited counterattacks are likely worthwhile to disrupt any French plans, yes. In the future, we will definitely have the ability to do that. Definitely will have the ability there. Over here at Mulhouse, we're actually doing pretty well. It is wooded hills. We do have mud over here, but frankly we do have the position. The French... I mean, the interesting thing is when we did fight against the actual... Oh, I need to... Did I allocate my Austrian generals? I don't think I did. I probably want to go ahead and do that. When we fought the battle over here at Colmar, when it comes up, yes. Do note that the French didn't have trench bonuses. Now, they'd spent at least a couple days there. Maybe they hadn't been able to build level 1 trenches. Bear in mind, we still have our trenches over here, which obviously helps us out significantly. It does make sure that we have the trench protection. But I think the heavy guns were able to potentially deny them trenches. At least that's my run-in theory here. Which obviously is not particularly great. I'm hoping that we may be able to capture some of the artillery if it got left behind. But we'll see. That was only a 2-round battle too. I could go for a bloodier battle, but honestly these like sharp, quick and sharp victories work just as well, to be honest. The Japanese actually bypassed me over here. He's brought his force out here. Yeah. Our strength obviously has been diminished. The batteries are almost gone. Yeah, this battery is almost gone as well. Qingdao will eventually surrender, but not yet. We could look towards having the Dutch move out soon, but again, we're going to be waiting for the Ottoman forces to arrive in a good position. I do need more supply wagons down here, so that's what we're going to be doing in the near future. So, what we have going on then, we did take Yerevan. I think I probably would be wise to leave a division here to garrison it, really. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is leave this division here. And then at least that means that we have Yerevan secured there. It is a size 6 city. There's actually supply here, which is very good. But yeah, the fact is we do have the depot there. But I'll leave a division there just to hold it. We're going to have this force move to the north. This army's moving over here as well, so I'll have that rebuilt. Well, given additional forces. I do have the minesweepers over here, which I can use to try and clear the mines once we do take that. There's a heavy artillery over here and a big Ottoman corps too. These munitions do take a long time to recover. I think honestly I'd be better off sending that somewhere that does have munitions, which is very likely to be just Constantinople, but even Constantinople doesn't appear to have it. I really could do with building like munition production in the Ottoman Empire, so it does seem that we very much are lacking that. Could you train any Dutch troops in the Dutch East Indies? Potentially so, we'll go ahead and double check that. Quite the little coalition now, eh? I can't check right now. We'll have to check next turn when I have the troops available there. And there's something to be said about Singapore over here, actually. There's a submarine fleet there. But I think moving on to Egypt would be very nice. Really landing here would be excellent. If I could get some information here, that'd be amazing. So I really do want to get some aircraft down here. So what I'll do then is... I've got 162 rail. I can't get them all the way down here. And it does depend on the rail, but if I go ahead and have that sent out this way... 45 days to get there. 50 days to get there. So it's going to take some time to get down here, but eventually when it does arrive, we'll have some more clarity on the situation. And I think what I'll do is probably take some more aircraft from over this way and have it moved around. Once they've recovered, that is. Yeah, the airbase here. This stack is besieging the the Russians over here. Do let me know if the music's too loud, by the way. Right. We'll be reorganizing the Austrians over here soon enough. I could have them begin moving down this way. I've seen, well, I should see off the cavalry over here, so I could have this call reconverge. I still have the militia there, so what I'll go ahead and do then is have them move there to link back up. I should use rail for everything, but it is pretty handy to be able to do that. We're attacking over here. We're attacking over here with Von Kluck. Once this fortress is dealt with, once I've got a breach over here, I'll assault it and be finished. And then I can have that core linked up with Von Kluck, and then we can have them push the center if we need to. We're moving our forces over here. Moving over here with just a single core. Though saying that, just the cavalry, I should say. Just the cavalry there. I do need to obviously maintain this position, but we'll see about that. We do have our fleet over here, but ooh, there may be a delivery outside. So if I do have to suddenly disappear, you know why. Maybe. But what I'm thinking here is have the Germans... Is it for here? It might be. So I'm trying to think and watch this delivery man outside. It's parked right outside, but it's parked between two driveways. I don't know if it's here for here or not. Right, what I'm thinking about is having the fleet put into base. We have a shipyard over there, which may in theory help us to... that could be for here, but it's an Amazon delivery. I don't think I've ordered anything off of Amazon. Is he coming here? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I feel good. Right, yeah, I'm thinking about maybe having them moved into the shipyards. I could even have them moved directly into Amsterdam. What I worry about is that I have subjected the fleet to bombardment from the British. And I don't know, it's a difficult one. I want to make sure I have enough of the fleet available. Split your stuff to scout the sea, also use Zeppelins for it. Honestly, I don't think he'll... I doubt he's going to attack in here, because we'd have the naval gunfire support as well as the mines. So as long as I stay in this position, it's pretty protected. I mean, I could even move into here and it's still protected. We do have that cover there, which is pretty handy. I don't know, how do people feel about that? It's a little hard to know whether they would be prone to port. I think we might be okay for now, but I do worry that we are taking damage. And it is going to result in a number of ships being prone to port. I really can't afford... Oh, damn it, I should have left the transport ships in base. That was my mistake there. I think I'm going to have the fleet put to port. The reason for that is, yes, they are helping versus the British. They'll bombard before they leave anyhow. One thing is you can't allow Kitchener to escape, that's true. But like I've said before, if you allow your enemy a way out, it does often help. Now, we have gained quite an advantage here in this area. It doesn't mean that we can take on the entirety of the Grand Fleet. We are lacking cruisers. Obviously, the British have taken a bit of a beating, but their navy was larger to begin with, and we may not have seen his dreadnoughts there, I'm not sure. It may not hurt to go into port. How you doing there, Monkey Monkey? Good to have you, my man. Yeah, leave the... yeah, we can leave the U-boats over here, there's no problem with that. I've been told about the skiff, apparently reducing evasion, something of that nature. So I can have that put with the actual fleet. And I could have the Dutch remain off the coast. How many ships do we need to blockade here? At least 8 naval elements. Right. Okay. I'm going to turn blockade off. So I'm going to turn bombardment off for now. These guys can stay on. Yeah, these submarines are very heavily damaged. I think this would satisfy requirements. There's... Oh, okay, so the Dutch have been taking the beating so far. That's a fair point there, Brooks. I don't know. Well, maybe I do keep the fleet out here. I just worry about not being able to have the fleet available for the invasion of Britain. I know that sounds like kind of crazy, but it's like... That is like a legitimate way for us to win. I could even potentially land over here at Brest, that'd be interesting. Interesting there's no mines here. It is quite the narrow gap there for the channel. Alright. What I'll do then is I'm going to have the... I guess I'll have the Germans remain then. I'll have the Dutch move over here then. They can stay off naval interception. These guys are nearby. They are set to naval intercept. So if the enemy is nearby, they would very likely respond there. So it should have him blockaded. So wasn't a British submarine squadron between your fleet and the home port in Germany? Yes, we destroyed the British submarines. The ones at least that we encountered. So I'd counterattack down to Rotterdam. Yeah, we do actually have a push towards Rotterdam. Yeah, we have this push towards Rotterdam. I could have them all moved out that way. We'll order a direct move that way then. "22 days, my ass." Apparently they're not making it to Rotterdam this day. I suppose it does make sense for the super heavy guns. Right. Oh, something like that. Well, I'm thinking about it. Do we take it to the... Do we push on Rotterdam this way, or am I better off pushing up towards Breda? There is a harbour here anyway, so it's not going to matter all that much. This is only size 1 harbour, but if I can actually blockade The Hague, retake Rotterdam, or force him out of Rotterdam, that denies him the port, we could potentially see the British starve that way then. I do wonder if it may attack over here. I'm going to blow the rails and then retreat if I can. Right, I've got the Dutch forces over here. I do have these forces with a German cavalry corps. Oh, sorry, cavalry corps led with... yeah. Let me go ahead and take these 2 Jaegers here. I know I'm going to eventually... I've got enough I could be sent down to, like, Serbia. These guys I'm going to have link up with the corps over here. Have them send a link up there. I think we're having them link up. I'm not fully sure, actually. And I have... Oh, the 37th Division, I see. Okay. Where is the 37th Division? Oh, the 37th Division is at Arnhem. Okay. Right, now they're moving to the correct position. But let me make sure that they're heading in the right position. So they may be going a roundabout way. There we go, that's better. So they're going to link up over here then. We'll have them. This is a good opportunity to defeat their navy. Let me double check with the Dutch. Oh, yes, you are right there, aren't you? Good spot on that, good spot. Right, what I can do with the fleet over here anyway is put these transports to port. I don't want to have them taking any hits. So just have them enter into Amsterdam. That's not what I want. Sometimes it's bloody hard to see what you're doing here. Yeah, Holland will become Gallipoli, pretty much. Right, 3 days until they're in Amsterdam, okay. We'll see what happens. I would like to have them enter port, but I can't guarantee that we're going to have what we need on station then, can I? So it's a bit of a balancing act, really. A bit of a balancing act, but we'll see. We do have the counterattack against the British over here, so I'm hoping that will be enough. I do feel like additional forces could be potentially required in the future, but we do have additional divisions that will be ready very soon. And in fact, I am raising a lot of men in Berlin. They're gonna dish. These guys are heading to Metz. I'll tell you what, right, you stay here. You also stay here. So I'll have 2 corps commanders, well, 2 commanders there for the infantry. Like, I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's enough divisions here. Split U-boats, no penalty. You see more tiles. Alright, okay. Right, okay. On the diplomatic side, I highly suggest you bring Sweden into your sphere, and possibly invite them into faction. Yeah. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt. I don't have the funds this turn, but next turn I'm sure we can do that. Eventually, perhaps Mexico, but I guess we'll see. Right. I feel I should probably have this, it depends really, are they going to be available in time is the question, isn't it? I don't want to weaken the defenses here too much. I think we're okay. As much as I'd like more men over here, I think we have the position on him. As soon as I can get another army over here, I could have that army out there. Frankly, what I might go ahead and do is maybe have, like... And maybe I could have had additional army commanders if I had been promoted my generals, but it's a little bit of a hard thing to keep track of. Over this way, also, we did have the bloody Austrians let me down again. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, they're pretty sucky there, Jan. It's mostly because I need submarine replacements, but honestly I think I'd just rather build better submarines. To be fair, they would be replaced with better submarines, but you know what I mean. I don't really want to spend on submarines is what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to couch it in a way that makes it sound like a logical reason. It's in fact not, and I should have them replaced, but frankly, we could build a lot. It's not that big of a problem. I can replace them soon. If they survive, I'll replace them. I've just been a bit lazy on it, really. Alright, let's see. Do I have a harbour over here? I don't. Okay. I'd like to land here. Let me just go ahead and grab that division. And then I'll land on this island. And then if I can clear up the mines over here, that'd be helpful. Eventually we'll move on Salonika. We do have the Bulgarians moving up this way. The Romanians over here. We're going to go ahead and move into this point here. The Austrians are besieging this point over here. And that's actually not a great thing for him to have that core in there. He really could have done with that core out this way. As much as that battle did cost us, it has been costing the Serbians as well. He doesn't really have all that much, does he, now? Ivanka. 29 days. They should be here this turn, actually. What I'll do is tell them to take the town, and then actually... Well, take the camp or whatever it is. Well, take the depot, and then just stay there, really. And then we'll have control of almost every city in Serbia, bar and Belgrade, and this one over here. But even then, I'll be there this turn. And then it's just Belgrade, really. He's taken this fortress over here, but this fortress is just a fortress. It doesn't provide any supply or anything of that nature. Yeah. Yeah, what we'll do... yes, I did see that, Vicenzo. We've recalled our diplomat from Mexico there. Yeah, as you say there, Jan. Honestly, once we get the Bulgarians marching up this way, I don't think he's going to be able to do all that much about it. And then what I'd like to do is have the super heavy guns from the Germans in Holland sent down that way. And I think that'd be quite nice. We're almost ready to go with the turn here, actually. Almost ready to go. I'm moving the munitions out to Breslau, where we do have supply production. If I can actually deal with this army over here, I'd really like it just to surrender. If that could be possible, that'd be excellent. And then once we have it dealt with, I can go ahead and have an army move out. We are going to be presumably fighting this way. There is this Russian core over here, which is interesting. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do then is go on to defend rather than attack. And what I'll do then is have this army placed onto attack. He's going to be here in 3 days. These guys will be here in a day, presumably. If I have them on defend, they won't instigate an attack against me, against this Russian core here, unless he attacks me. Now, I could potentially be gassed over here, and I'd rather not have that. So what I'm going to try and do is set up a situation where I could get to this position here, and have this core come in, this army come in over here and actually instigate the attack when these two armies are here. He could put gas here. It's very likely he does put gas here. But we'll see. I'm hoping that we're in a strong enough position. I could be presumably defeated here, but I think we'd be able to recover. We're moving up over this way too. Things are just kind of moving against him here. I may have the Romanians move up. I could probably go ahead and do that, really. We are activated, so I could potentially go for like a conservative attack. There's enough force in the area that they would likely respond. Maybe I can get the better of him. I guess we'll see. It's worth a try, I guess. I will have Romanian divisions available this turn. So, yeah, I'll have these Romanian divisions sent up there. That will be 2 turns. But I can have the Romanian divisions sent up and to reinforce. Okay. There's so many Bulgarians. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having those divisions available. I am looking forward to seeing what we can do over here against the Russians. If we can land another hammer blow against the French, that'd be excellent. Yeah, I think we're frankly looking pretty good. We'll have reinforcements good to go here soon enough. So that's going to be pretty good. We're pushing against the Russians over here. We're going to be pushing towards Minsk, where I can hopefully then attack the Tsar once again. Yeah, there's a bit of a risk to the south, but I'm hoping that we can make that work for us. We are funding artillery research this turn, actually. I think driving the Romanians towards Kiev is a sensible enough choice. Yeah, well, this is it. Once I have the Romanian divisions, I can have some stronger cores as well, which is a very great help. And this is it. This is pretty much an entirely Romanian operation now. Yeah, look at this. This army is up to 800, which is not insignificant. I do have divisions over here, frankly. So they are nearby. This is Conrad, so he is very likely to have forces come to him, should they be required. But we'll see. We'll see. Even if we do stand a defeat over here, we can recover. At the end of the day, I could always fall back to positions, but I think we should be okay. I'm hoping that this will work out. I don't want to engage here and potentially be gassed. I want to move here, and then at least I can have additional forces move up. But we do have reinforcements around the area too. So that's good. Can I get these guys here? Apparently not. Oddly. Alright, okay, they can stay there then. They can stay there. But yeah, we'll see what we can do over here with the Romanians. I think he can actually have that. Yeah, he can have that merchant there. Lovely. Keep that division there then, just to maintain the lines. There we are. If you guys are enjoying the series, by the way, do go ahead and like. Be much appreciated. The next episode is likely going to be Monday now. As Nomadic has informed me that it'll be a little busy. But that's okay. We're still maintaining a decent pace. Right, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. And like I said, we do have the technology coming this turn. So there is a possibility that we become... I don't know, I'm hoping that we can get to level 3 artillery. Yeah, there you go. Conceivable, we're funding 40 points. I don't know how much that's really equivalent to. I need to figure that one out, really. So if we're at... when I played the AI once, I wanted 100 troops on the Rhine. Oh, alright, I see. Interesting, makes sense. Oh, up the river? Interesting. Yeah, we're at 30% on tech today. I don't know if 40 would take us, though. There's always a chance that we have a 10% tick this turn, and then they research, who knows. But if we can get to level 3 artillery, we'd have a massive bombardment then, which would be really very nice. Also have the railroad guns, like we have 1200 wall supply. I don't know how much they are, but I'm hoping that we'd have enough. So, I think we're good. Let me go ahead and see. I've got this cavalry over here, which is now recovered. I'm surprised he hasn't broken the rails here, but I think that says more about him than it does about us. What I'm doing now is just trying to find targets of opportunity. If I can get really, really deep into Russia, that could be quite good. But also if I can get into these like rear positions over here, which would take a long time for him to get to, I may be able to just like start cutting rail lines in the deep interior. Like if I cut this rail line, he can't retreat this way. And then if I could cut the rail line out here, he can't retreat that way. This is going to be cutting this rail line, which makes it hard. There's not that many rail lines. Can I get here? 24 days. So here it is, 16 days. So we'll not be there this turn. So what I'll do then is go like this. So in theory, what I should probably do is just go here. Or maybe I can... No, okay. I could go there, be there 10 days. Maybe worth going here then. I can't make it to a position right now. But at least if I cut the rail line here, he has to deal with that. I don't know, is that worth it? Does that do me anything? In fact, maybe I want to go this way. 16 days, god damn it. Just a little bit too far. Just a little too far. He hasn't repaired this rail line yet. Let's just have them go that way then. So they can move to this position here. They'll be there in 8 days. They can then recover at least a little bit cohesion and then march on. Their supplies are getting a little bit low, but at least I'm in a point where a position where I can move on these two positions. Yeah, you talking about this one? Yeah, in fairness, we'll do that then. At least we'll move into position, recover some cohesion, and I could then potentially cut that rail line if I want to cut that rail line. No, actually... No, in fairness, I'm just going to go with that. 8 days. I've been in a position where I can get to these... I may be able to have some information. I should have information here. Maybe I get information here, who knows. But I want to be in a position where I can cut that rail line then. I could have some militia march this way, actually. Let's go ahead and take some militia and have them march this way. Ooh, 12 days would be amazing. If I can get there in 12 days, cut that rail line, he's kind of buggered. 14 days. Ooh, they could actually make it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, we'll go with that then. The other northern cav. You mean this one? But like something like that? Or just here? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you mean this one? Yes, I get what you mean now. Okay. I get what you mean. You mean like head something like that? I think. Or I could just go around here. Maybe just go around. Right, we'll have that cav go there. I think I just want to try and get around him, don't I? I'll try and make it to this position over here so I can get some supply. Trying to name... Kalinkovici. 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 Right, I'm trying to spot where this is. I am thus far failing. Oh, over here I see. Yeah, like have that. Right, I see now. Okay, I spotted it now. Yeah, that's the potential as well. They'd have to cross the Pripyat. Yeah, I found it now. Good idea. Alright, okay. So I think we're ready to go. Yeah, I do have my generals moving out. They're going... Yep, and they're going to Lemberg. Okay. Alright, we'll see how things go. My Austrian forces, not in the best position, frankly. But let's hope that we just hold. I don't know whether they'd attack. Maybe he could attack, but it comes down to how ready he is. Soon enough I could place gas over here at Serbia. Sorry, Belgrade. Do I have any concessions I can give? Not right now. Alright. Alright, let's go with that then. So, let's see how we do here today. We'll hope for the best. I could have put the submarines onto passive, but I'm a bit lazy, aren't I? It is pretty tough, though. I mean, the Entente is in a pretty tough position. I do love the invasion of the Netherlands. I mean, that was quite a surprise. But we'll see. We should have days of battle here, so let's see. Let's go have a drink of coffee. If you guys enjoyed the video, do like it. Much appreciated if you do. Alright, let's see. If we can blockade The Hague. Right, so we've seen British forces there. Okay. Yeah, if we can blockade The Hague, I can prevent... Okay, so we see forces there. He may have abandoned the fortress there, actually. Not too sure. Yep, Kitchener is pushed out. Yeah, we have a Dutch victory over here. Oh my god. So, wow. The Highland Brigade, the 2nd Division, the Welsh Brigade, the 6th Division, the 2nd Corps. Wow, okay. I think these were dead divisions. That is just a ghost of an army. Yeah, just I mean, 306,000 men. Just a ghost of an army. Yeah. They're done. Maybe we catch some artillery. Maybe we actually capture some munitions too. That'd be great. Yeah, von Kluck engaging. Right. We inflict another defeat here against Anton Salz's renegade army. You can see here they're finally at the point now where they're lacking supplies. Yeah, so they're going to fight worse, take more casualties. Soon we'll be done with them. Okay. Yeah, I just need to finish him off. I may just go for an assault and just try and finish him off. Oh, we didn't make it outbound in time. Alright. Yep. I mean, we even have Egyptian artillery over here. Ooh. There we are. So Qingdao has finally fallen here. But to be honest, we did inflict a lot of casualties upon the Japanese. We did take up a lot of Japanese time there. But yeah, there you go. You can see that they have finally put it down. But we did inflict something like 50,000 casualties. It's a little difficult sometimes, Iron. Like, honestly, this is a thing where it's a little hard to explain why certain behaviors happen. But there we go. They've finally taken the colony over there. Oh, he's actually moving Entente forces. I'm taking a lot of casualties here. Alright, okay. So we do have another Austrian defeat here. Honestly, that was just such a big mistake moving the Austrians in. I really regret that now. I should have waited for them to be active. Should have just resisted calls on that one, but that was my fault. We do take 26 casualties, 26,000. We do inflict 16,000. We can see really what the enemy has here. But at the end of the day, inflicted casualties, we inflict casualties on him. The Austrians just need to recover there, and then they'll be okay to go. So we do see French over there. Looks like he's actually moved another French force in there, as far as I can tell. Right, so we do... it looks like our plans worked, where we've been able to withdraw the Austrians. Yeah, and we do see Russians potentially in here. I'm hoping I can grab some of this artillery, but these are just dead divisions, as far as I can tell. It looks like we have moved upon Rotterdam. Are those Saigon troops? Are those troops from Indochina? They kind of look like it. That division actually landed some... Oh, it was because we crossed the river. Nasty. So we don't take it, but that's okay, we can manage. It looks like we have regained Rotterdam. Oh yeah, capture the Qing would be really interesting. Not only because that's like... kind of my like forte, but you know. Oh, he sent some force there, actually. Okay. It looks like the French may have... Sorry, one sec. The game's a little loud. There we go, that should be better. Okay. Definitely nothing that we can't handle. Oh, we see Portuguese. But they are in the desert. Ah, here we go, we have a big battle now. Battle of Rotterdam. I'm hoping that we just force him out. If I can take the harbours, then he's kind of doomed. It looks like we pushed him out of Rotterdam. Yes, it looks like we have retaken Rotterdam. If I can retake The Hague, then he's kind of screwed. Yeah, we do have our subs out here. Yeah, exactly, Wesley. It looks like he's moving over here to Maastricht, or to Duisburg, or... There's a number of different cities around here, but frankly, I can move forces there. Even at Maastricht, it does have defences. But it looks like a good day for us. It looks like the French have... ooh, we actually lose some national morale. I'm going to assume that's the bloody Austrians again. Yeah, I'm going to put it down to the Austrians. That was the worst decision I could have made there. Like, seriously, that's been our biggest faux pas here. And it's so completely historically accurate. That's what's painful. They just need to recover. Alright. What a gigantic pain in the ass. Alright, his position is breached over here. Okay. Yeah. Are we blockading here? Yes, we are blockading. Okay. Now that's a good thing. That means that no supply has arrived here today in theory. Let's see. So still British forces over here, but just not much. Oh, we do actually capture some artillery over here. Yeah, this is British artillery. Excellent. And it looks like we capture 2 supply wagons. We capture supply wagons and artillery here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll take on that British artillery over here. Hit them with their own guns. I don't know, it's a difficult position for the Brits. I don't know really how they break through from this, to be honest. Oh, interesting. Oh, it looks like we had a Dutch general over there. I can put you in there and actually they'll perform better. These men are low on cohesion. Do have these forces over here. That would be 10 in the background, by the way. Alright. What I can do is maybe have this call center over here or something of that nature. It's honestly not that much of a problem now. Yeah, submarines in there. So, these forces are in Rotterdam. Eight days to get across. I need to rebuild the rail line here. Have the Austrians move across as well. There we are. Are they still not in port? I was going to say, why are they not in port? These guys are in Amsterdam. But I do obviously have this force over here at Amsterdam anyway. Well, which is technically in the bloody city now. There we are. Alright. If I have a bloody army out here, I'd be able to just manage so much better. Alright, Max. Ah, thank God. Okay. Finally have an army command. Okay, we have a couple more divisions over here. I forgot to send those divisions, honestly. Yeah, that artillery over here. Still, yeah, they're going to need time to recover. They're going to need time. Are there still French over here, then? How come we didn't attack? Where's Max? Did I somehow cancel Max moving? I must have somehow cancelled his moving there. Honestly, not that it matters all that much. I must have cancelled his movement somehow. Yeah, the French are kind of screwed here anyway, so that's alright. If anything, it's given our men some time to recover. Yeah. Alright. Can have those munitions moved out where we need them to. Okay. Just need a couple more armies, really. I could really do with seeing who could be promoted. Okay, we're just on the doorstep over here of the Tsar. There's no river here, so that's good. We're in early October. It's very possible that the weather could change on us now. So I think, honestly, what I want to go ahead and do here, then, is just try and push across. That'd be 10 days. What about Eugene? You're not showing much in the way of cohesion recovery, but I knew that was BS. 45, my ass. 17. We could be here in 2 days, which is absolutely enough. Absolutely enough. Falcon Heinz over here too. I also do have these cores. Falcon Heinz a little chubby right now. Okay, so do you have Falcon Hind right behind here? "10 days, okay. I think this is where we go ahead and just use what we have. In fact, I'll leave these men over here. So these men can remain in position here to hold it down. This corps moves up. Eugene von Osterreich's move in here. 17 days is not good for me. He's moved from here to here. The Adventures of Bon Below. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is just cut the rail. The reason being, I just don't want to have him able to get hit easily. The Tsar could probably escape. Alright, so we have aircraft over here now. Yeah, we've got pretty good intelligence. Annoyingly, I can't use gas. I was hoping I could have used gas there. Honest to God, I think gas usage sometimes is a bit random. Feels that way. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and check. Ah, so close! So close to having level 3. So close. So close there. If it had been this turn, it would have been such a big difference there. Oh, it looks like he's trying to break out over here then. Yeah. Just militia there. Oh, these are my men. Okay. I can move those supplies up now shortly. But yeah, there we go. Honestly, we're in a pretty good position here. I may reorganize the army of Conrad. Now, he could move down this way, but because we have 94% control, he can't actually use that rail line there. So, we are in a position where I can move upon Brusilov. And I can gas him too, which is really useful. So we could do that. Oh, he gained the breach there. That's probably why it helped. Yeah, this is the thing with using militia. They're not that good. Right, 3 divisions are ready. Okay, he's moved men down here. Do have a division here. Yeah, the great news is I have got this position here, so I'm going to go ahead and blow the rails. And then what I'll do is, when I want to get the super heavy guns down here, I'll just go ahead and rebuild the rail lines. Yeah, these guys made it. Perhaps what I do is go here and then break the rails, but it depends. "30 days. Is that because of the mud? It could be down to the mud there. When are you going in the Baltic Duchy's Riga direction? We're kind of moving that way. Minsk is the objective here because obviously it's very close. Hang on a second, I didn't see anything down this way, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Did we not make it? Ah, I see. Okay, so that seems to be a accident here, where our forces merged, which is why they didn't move. Bit of a pain in the ass. So I wanted to be on this position here, but it is what it is. At least I can give them some heavy artillery after all. Innovative strategist. Defensive engineer. Surprise is pretty good. Alright. So he's still active, so 6 days will be up there. How does it go from 6 to 24? Nine days. I like the 6 days more. Alright. Okay. What we'll do then is we'll wait until we have this rail line under our control, then push up here then. That's alright, we'll make do. That would be Teddy. Yeah, we've had additional forces arrive here. Yeah. Oh, you mean through over here? Maybe. I'd probably send cavalry there or something of that nature. It could be done, but we need a lot of supply and mountaineers. That's a very good division. Alright, 3 days will be there. 14 days from this position. A little bit over there, but that's okay. Have I still got bloody synchronized move on somehow? Or am I just... No, it's because I'm just silly. I thought for a second I still did, but I don't. So that's okay. That shouldn't have been moving, though. Yeah. And the annoying thing for Serbia is it didn't have to be that way. It's because I moved that bloody army when it wasn't activated, which is fucking annoying. It's really annoying because it's my own fault. Tell you what, right. To be fair, maybe I'll just wait for him to regain cohesion. I think at the end of the day, it does not hurt. We're going to be moving on to Bleed Seas shortly. I was hoping I'd be there this turn, but I guess not this turn, so it's okay. It's fine. Nine days I'm in position. Or maybe I just wait in position. Hey, Donalty, a good time with my man. Though, I tell you what I'm going to do here. I don't know. I could do a little bit more supply, because I could set up a depot here. But frankly, I'd rather have a depot. I'm going to be moving in different directions here, aren't I? Right, so we captured this position here. Excellent. I'll just have them remain in position. Recover cohesion. These guys are on the way. They're running a little low on supply, but they still have supply here. I just want to get to this position at Azerbaijan. I do have more men moving up this way. Problem is making sure they don't merge with others is a little bit difficult sometimes. Could I have Enver Pasha just, you know, unlocked? That'd be amazing. How much has changed in 15 turns? Right, they're moving. See the Portuguese out here. Honestly, I'm pretty okay just to remain as I am. I've got my depot. They do not. I do have my forces over here. I'm just essentially waiting for the Dutch Africa call. Right, so I see some British ships out here. So cavalry supply, interesting. In the Red Sea. We'll see what we can do there. It didn't bombard me in the Sinai. Oh, with the British naval elements? Yeah, fair point. So we do lose Qingdao this day. But it did cost them. It did cost them. Soon we'll move the Dutch. Yeah. Again, I wanted that battle there, but I guess not. It looks like our men have potentially reinforced over here. Appears that way. The artillery is a little low on cohesion, but frankly, once we get the attack off, then it's pretty worthwhile. It's going to be the best chance I have to have them. Right, we've got forces to hold down these towns now, which is good. 290 days, 310 days. A few more days, then they'll be ready. Yeah, so they'll be able to command those men. Yeah, looking pretty good there. We do have 916 funds this turn, 807. I believe we did recover Rotterdam. Indeed we did. So we recovered Rotterdam there, which is good, because I believe that is a city with apparently some industry. So 282 war supply this day. We captured... Wow, we captured 56 on the battlefield there. That's very good. Very good. I wonder if I put bloody automatic replacements on or something, but I can't, folks. Anyway, yeah. I guess there's a war supply usage for having things moved out, maybe? I don't know. Do I have a breach yet? Nope. I could potentially assault that, but honestly I'd rather just, you know, make sure. A little bit too big, okay. We've got things to help with the siege, like he's over here. Oh, when attacking. Interesting. Yeah, I'll do that, Jan. Don't worry about it. Right, I can't move over here. Move there. What I'm going to do is get to this point, then break the rails, then we can go to the north. I think what I'll go ahead and do then, he's not active right now, but he should be okay. Well, actually, we're not even going to make it there in time, so there's no point. These guys can actively lead, though. Cavalry's always a pain in my ass. So, a good turn, not the best turn. Obviously, those serfs are being particularly pesky, but he is using manpower to do that. He's got more forces over here with actual commanders now. But I just have a lot of Bulgarians. It just comes to a point at which you can't do enough to stop it. Right, I'm just trying to secure this position here. So I can see that the Entente is pushing out here. It's not really much. Which bloody one is it? There we are. Ah, fuck me. Alright, they're going to move there. Let's just make sure they move there. Sometimes it says they will, and then sometimes it doesn't. So we'll make sure they unload on that island. There we are. He can push over here, but it's not going to make much of a difference. We do take the position over here, which is great. Oh, and they can rest inside. Didn't realize that. I'll have them go inside and then rest. We'll have a remaining Bulgarian reunion there. I'm sure that'll go down well. Yeah. I don't think he's going to be doing well. I do wonder how the Italians are doing. 35, okay. Let's go ahead and check things then, shall we? Looks like we gained support in, yep, the US. Oh, I forgot about Belgium. 51% over here in Belgium. Increased support in Belgium and the United States. Failing in Greece, unfortunately. Oh, yes. Yeah, gain some national morale over here at Amsterdam. We'll gain national morale here. Why am I not on higher morale then? I must have lost 2 morale or something. Yeah, I did. I'm going to say, -2. Oh, right, yes, okay, that makes more sense. And then I guess with the Serbs, we lost morale too. Yeah, -1 there. That's a shame. Relatively quiet day then, I guess. But I think we're looking good. We'll have Hindenburg, Eugene Osterreich, we'll have Falkenhayn over here too. I may frankly leave a corps over here just to have more forces move this way. I don't think that's a problem, honestly. $11 days, yeah. At the end of the day, sorry, I should say, that's another 90,000 men with their artillery and support. It makes sense. We'll go ahead and do that. Von Below will finally get to do something. So I'm happy about that. Van Kluck obviously did manage to inflict a blow here. I just need to finish him off, frankly. So it's going to take a turn, but I could go for assault posture. Or maybe what I do is I just have this claw move over here. Depends. Besieging the Russians over here. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at the wider things. Right, so the Eastern Entente is down to 45 morale. Really, I was hoping that we would have been lower, but I think the Serbs kicking ass has really just kept them afloat for now. So they're only 5 points above, but that's not going to do them much good. Yeah, we're finally gaining power on them now, which is good. After the end of all Wars game series, is it possible to play another AGEOD? Yeah, Wars of Napoleon would be something I'd really have to think about. Like, I don't know how... maybe I find some play-by-emails and see how that goes. If you had any advice for how a play-by-email would work with Wars of Napoleon, that'd be welcome. I'm thinking about Revolution Under Siege, could be quite interesting. Hopefully it's stable, but we'd figure that out. I believe I'm going to be doing a Civil War 2 play-by-email with Jochen Heiken. I can't remember now. I need to look at how to pronounce his name. We'll definitely have future seasons of Twendor Wars. Yeah. And then maybe a Pride of Nations Patron series. I had somebody ask me what I meant by that, what I mean by Patron. And I think, essentially just due to the time. Alia Acta S. Alia Acta S is pretty good, actually. Alright, we'll consider that one too. Yeah, but what I mean by Patron series is just due to the time involved. Possibly having it something where if there's a certain amount of backers that can go ahead, and then maybe I can try to get some people to play, but I guess we'll see about that. Right. Wish these ships are ready now. It's gonna take time. Need this. Okay. Oh, yes, I think these... yes, there is a lot of titles, I must say. Yeah, we have all of these militia units over here ready. So yeah, they can just act as reserves. Well, we'll see there, Grim. We'll see. If we could make it over here, we'd be pretty good. Though, I mean, this is it. It's like... I don't know what it's going to do, really. The British really are just receiving a thumping. And if I can capture that artillery, that'd be great. Yeah, Pride Nations would be interested. We'll have to take a look at that. It'd be great if we could have like a modder that would know how to help with things there, but it is what it is. Right, so they need to just recover men. Just need to replenish the Austrians here. I've been taking casualties, and that's really not acceptable. Like, I bet Plumber's like beside himself. I was really hoping just to absolutely crush all hope that he has, but apparently that's not going ahead too well. Alright. Honestly, if it pushes up over here into Serbia, it's just doing me a favour, to be honest. He does have this force over here, but I'm genuinely not that concerned. It's just not enough pressure. It's not enough. At least supply is moving up into here quite nicely. I could really do with a depot out here, but I guess we'll see. Frankly, if I can take the positions, I'll have the depots I need anyway. Ah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe producing more supply wagons could be good. Right, we're up to 4k conscripts again. Fair enough. Okay. So, we will gas the Russians here. I don't like using national morale. Teddy's looking at me. Oh, he's misbehaving already. Teddy, give up with an ass. Give up. He's been out on a walk. He's had his food. He just wants to be a pain in the ass now. Don't do it. Seriously, just wakes up and he just chooses violence. Little does he know I'm going to get my little brother to take him out on a walk, because I already did. How you doing there, C2? Good to have you, my man. Right. Yeah, it's fine. I don't exactly announce these things, do I? But General Teddy is not happy. Yeah, he's been an ass. Right, so in terms of what we're doing here, then. Teddy, give up. We'll have a counterattack over here. Not sure why that one didn't go ahead, but yeah. Oh, he's been an ass. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You can hear him, like, scratching away on the sofa. God damn it. Okay. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do is deal with Teddy by throwing him in a blender. And we're good to go. So, yeah, we will have our forces continue to blockade the British. But frankly, if there's no supply coming in, he's got these cities over here, which is going to have a little bit of supply. He'll have what supply he brought with him, but he's not going to have much more beyond that. He can try and break out towards these German cities over here, but honestly, that is an objective. I was a bit of a pain in the ass. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get that core over there. 3 days. They can just remain where they are. Yeah. I wanted to blow the rail lines, but I was not successful there. But frankly, we're looking pretty good. We've got a lot of state funds over here. We are constructing, by the way, fighters. I can't remember where. Frankfurt? Frankfurt. Oh, yeah, he's sitting down now. Yeah, we are constructing fighters over here, which will be ready in the future. But, this is it. Frankly, we're 10% off having level 3. We're really ahead here on artillery. So that's worked out very well. So it does mean that we'll have just more effective artillery. How are the Russians doing on terms of rebel alignment? 33, okay. It's just increasing now. We're going to be moving upon the objectives over here very soon. That's good. Given the next artillery tech might be soon, which I think is for medium artillery along with... the next one is actually for howitzers, and then the one after that is everything, basically. So yeah, our howitzers will be improved, which is great, because obviously we have a lot of howitzers. It may arrive too early, though. I mean, it's October now. I think we're just on the very cusp of running out of time. How's the weather to the north? Okay. As soon as the weather turns to the north, that means that we're out of time. We may have one more turn here. But frankly, if I can get to Minsk this turn, I seize a large city. Potentially we do battle against the Tsar. I'm fairly okay with that. Yeah, no problemo. I could do with a garrison here. Do have my Germans over here. There's a depot over here, actually. 22 days. Not quite enough, but not far. What I'm going to go ahead and do is just blow the rails. The reason being I don't want to have him bringing forces down here. Blowing the rails over here too. Yeah. Yeah, so... And then obviously these Russians out here. They're obviously starving as is. If I can just leave them over winter, then they'll probably starve to death. Which is good. That's a lot of men down. So, I think what we might be able to do then is... Teddy's actually behaving himself now, which is quite nice. It makes a big difference. He could move here, but the thing is he has a river to cross which will slow him down. I think what I'll do then is... Just off camera, when I sort Teddy out, is... Yeah, I've got 3 armies over here now, so I've got quite the death stack. Is I'm going to push upon Brusilov and then push towards the objective here. Maybe we have time to make it to the objective. But either way, we're in a position where I can actually hit him. And then, frankly, depending on how things go... I mean, let's take a look, actually. Maybe I go ahead and try and march across. Yeah, let's try and march across. If I can get to Odessa... That would be pretty amazing. Yeah, if I blow the rails of Odessa. Though, does it make sense? Right, okay, no. No, I'm just going to stay here, blow the rails here. Just make sure he can't escape or bring reinforcements in. I can always rebuild the rail lines after, but this just ensures that I'm more likely to blow the rails. We'll have Bessarabia. Alright. Now, frankly... Maybe I do give the... actually, yeah, I was going to go ahead and just retire from here. I'll bring forces down. Where are the Germans? Okay, the Germans are on the way. Yeah, Germans are on the way now. Perhaps I have the Jaegers form up over here. Might not be a terrible idea. I always figured about this redeployment. I need to use that more often. Alright. Yeah, during the winter will be interesting. I think the Russians are still just on the back foot. Alright, so there's another 2 divisions there. I mean, the Americans are at 69, pushing that back up. Teddy's going back to sleep now, god damn it. 33 is such high. When the Kaiser dies, or the Austrian Emperor dies, Ferdinand, we're going to have difficulties there, but we're not really... Yeah, we can manage. We'll manage. I do want the Greeks. Be nice having Belgium, I tell you that. They've got some nice industry, and it'd be pretty hilarious. Yeah. The war's not over. I think the war may be over for Kitchener here in Holland. But it will take some time to stamp this out. But I'm going to get an army out here. Soon enough it'll be done. And the thing is, once winter sets in, if... I need another army over here, but we will have time. The French are still a threat. The Western Entente is still a threat. They're on the back foot over here, and they have been defeated over here on the Western Front once again. At great cost. I mean, you can see that they went from 300k to 729k. Our casualties obviously have escalated too, but we are also inflicting casualties on the Russians. Yeah. Yeah, see, the thing is, once it got up to 70%, I think it is. I must be great. 75, okay. I think the revolution begins about 70% or something of that nature. The rations, I don't think they can recover at this point in time. I just don't think they can. I think the death spiral has begun here. Yeah, that's what we'll do there, Jen. I'm going to try and do that over winter, actually. Oh, yeah. It makes Von Leto Scandinavian even more funny. Speaking of Von Leto, I have him over here. He'll be there in 3 days. I will at that point decide whether or not I assault. Maybe I assault and just try and take it now. I may go for that. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not underestimating Salonika. I just don't think it's too bad right now. I may give the supplies over here to Von Leto. Though saying that, I could probably do with some supply out here. But what I'll do then is... actually, combination's enough. So what I'll do then is I'll take this supply wagon here. That can recover. That can rebuild. But we'll have... I think maybe have Von Leto launch an attack here. He's a very good commander. And I'm hoping that this is just not garrisoned. If it's not garrisoned... I mean, this is one unit here. It's just the garrison. I think the garrison is just a single division. In which case, I think I can beat that. And if I can beat that, then at least I gain a garrison. I gain the objective of Finland. Well, this part of Finland, anyway. And that puts more pressure on the Russians. 1916 will come to pass. I know you guys are aware of that. But we're in a pretty good position. So... What did I spend my... Oh, gas, right, that's of course. So I'm going to reorganize the Austrians. And then we'll push forward. Well, we'll see about that. It's a surprise which is very useful to have there. It's an adept raider. I think he should be okay. He's just very good. Very good. Yeah, strategic sense. Look at that. Defensive 7 is the best defensive general I have. He's got supplies. He's got ammunition. I think he should be okay. Cohesion could be better, but it's not exactly low right now. He'll be there... why is that saying suddenly now 28 days? Don't even bullshit me about that. Ah, what an utter crock of shit. Fuck. When did I save? I'm gonna go back because that's a crock of shit. I don't know what we did at that point, but I'm guessing it's not exactly far off. Why is it now 20 days? That doesn't make sense. Well, that's annoying. That's annoying. That's really annoying. That's really super annoying. Alright, it is what it is. Oh, interesting. Let me just do some experimentation here. Okay, that's better. Maybe it's the artillery. Looks like it's the artillery causing problems. Looks like it's supply that's causing problems as well. So it's a mix, obviously, then. What? What? Has it just changed its mind now? How do we go from 13 days to that? Must be the artillery. It is what it is. Okay. As much as I'm not a fan of that, and honestly that is the most annoying thing in the world, it is just going to have to be what it is. Otherwise I won't have a shot of it this turn, and maybe by the time they do arrive, the winter could have set in there, so it is what it is. I guess it's just supply and artillery, things of that nature causing a problem. But it is what it is. Just have to manage, eh? Yep, oh well, at least we've managed it. So again, we'll do with the Entente down here soon enough. The focus here is just dealing with Serbia. I think what I'll do then is have the Germans just meet up down there then. I think then at least I can more or less guarantee Belgrade. Yeah, okay. So, next turn we'll have German Jaeger divisions over here then. Alright, we've got this position again now. Yeah, he's not looking particularly great. I've got my generals over here. Just have this army stand outside just to make sure. I mean, they're active now. Of course they're active now. But that's okay, we'll manage. Frankly, we're just going to have some better reinforcements over here, aren't we? Yeah. Jaegers will be able to manage. They should be able to manage. Once we've got them dealt with, and that's good. At this point, well, actually, we'll just keep the siege going. Once he's active, I can assault. I'll just starve them out, either or. Whichever comes first, frankly. Percentage. I don't know where that one is. But you may need to familiarize myself with that one. Oh, over here, yeah. To be fair, we just marched across. It's pretty damn easy. Right, let's see then. Oh, somebody asked about the Netherlands. It appears that we can't recruit anything out there. Oh well. Perhaps we do have them just move here. I just have them there. At the end of the day, once I've got the rail lines repaired, I can just move up, can't I? So I'll just wait for that. Yeah, so they retreat over here after taking damage. But we'll be moving back. So, it's going to be quite interesting, actually. We'll probably be moving towards tanks soon. Yeah. Building sub being, Austrian subs could be used, so I agree. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the artillery. Let's see. I think I'd rather save for the super guns, the railroad guns. But having medium artillery would go a long way too. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do then is start... I'm just going to go ahead and... that's true, I can imagine. Well, it's confined space, isn't it, really? I'm going to go ahead and build the Austrian heavy artillery. So, I think we've effectively maxed out our heavy artillery pool now. Yeah. The next stage is going to be just... Let's think. Let's just get the heavy medium artillery going. I can get super heavy artillery over winter. I do live for that sound. Alright, there we are. So we're finally returning back to our roots now. Winter's not that far away. Have you considered perhaps bulking up the Ottoman fleet? The only problem is, Jacob, is just the amount of time. The investment in Naval is, don't get me wrong, it's good. It's just a time thing, really. That's why I'm a little bit hesitant about using the fleet at times, because once they're out for a long time. Right. Let's see. Grab you, grab you, grab you. Wow. Oh, that's why. Oh, it's because it's Russian? I guess because it's Russian. Doesn't really make sense. I mean, yes, the gun's like, I guess the gun is Russian in origin, but it's not like everybody who touches it suddenly becomes Russian. Either way. Either way. I just need that breach there. Okay. So we're looking at a big push next turn. I think we can manage it. I think we should manage it. It's down to 45. He's holding out a little longer than he should have been, really, but he's on his way out. Yeah. Well, we'll consider it. It's just, again, the time. 1,020 days, 1,020 days, 600 days, 600 days. Destroyers are 300 days. To be fair, Jacob, we don't really need to land in the Baltic. We can be, we'll be marching there soon enough. There is also a lot of mines. We've got our landings over here in Finland, so it's a case of, well, it'd just be far easier for me to land forces over here. Which I will want to reinforce this in time too. And then we'd be able to just push on towards Petrograd. And once we got to Petrograd, then that's kind of it for the Russians. And he knows that. But in terms of what we're going to be looking at doing over the coming winter, the siege of Odessa, and then if I could land over here and just move upon Sevastopol, we will do. Yeah, well, we have the Finland landing. If it makes you feel better, we have Von Leto leading East African troops here. So, yeah, this one's been going on for a little while. We have Von Leto of Scandinavia. And he's a bloody good general at 657. Bloody good man. Bloody good general. Yeah. So what we'll do then, we get the time, we get the chances, have an army land again. We were to have the armies deployed to Holland out there, but with the British being here, they have proven a little bit of distraction. Right, so what I'll do is I'll make the finishing touches to the turn. I'll do it off camera, really. I'm going to go ahead and give Teddy a walk. Yeah, air power would be good. Yeah, I know, Teddy, we'll sort you in a minute. The Romanians do have divisions coming online. Yeah. We'll build up the miners, really. That's going to be a thing done over the winter, too. Like, as far as it goes, I can recruit some mountaineers. Some artillery. Romania can recruit more divisions. Cavalry, artillery. We'll recruit all of those. The Ottomans can recruit... Yeah, the Ottomans can recruit quite a lot of men. Quite a lot of men. So indeed, what we'll do then is build up artillery, build up the Ottomans. We'll still have a fighting over here in Egypt, but the fighting over here in the Caucasus is just in our favour, frankly. Alright. I'm not too sure there, Jacob. I'm going to say probably no. The game is good, but it is a little old at this point, and it was abstraction. So it's hard to say. I'm going to probably go ahead and assume no. But we'll probably try... We'll try and land in Britain in 1916. See how that goes. I think by the time that happens, we'll have our fleets repaired. His will be in port longer than ours. I mean, obviously we had a number of cruisers here damaged by the Finland gambit there, really. But yeah, we'll manage. Yeah, we're just about to come to an end here then. But it's looking pretty good. I don't know, maybe I just assault this fortress, to be honest. I do have a rule about not doing things unless I have, like, a breach. But it doesn't really much matter at this point, but I think I'll still wait for the breach. But yeah, we're looking pretty good over here. Let me go ahead and just put everybody on to attack, and then it does mean that they're more likely to march to the sound of the guns. Yeah. It will be Hindenburg leading the attack here. But if I can get reinforcements, I should be able to manage it. But it's still, I want to have an engagement. Hindenburg's actually a strategic 7 now, offensive 6 and defensive 4. Falkenhayn's over here too, so if Falkenhayn gets involved, which Falkenhayn will get involved as well. That's the GHQ, so he's likely to be able to call forces to our aid. I just want to get the Austrians involved in the battle if I can. I think I'll probably set up a corps here. We'll see. Honestly, it depends on how much it matters. I may take a look at the leaders and see who's better. But these guys aren't exactly spectacular. Alright. Okay, so thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, expect the next turn by about Monday or so. And over and out. I hope you guys have a great evening. If you are enjoying the series, do go ahead and check out Plumber and Nomadic Jam, who has taken over from Alex. So I'm going to go ahead and just throw a link to their channels here if I can. And we'll get going here in a minute. So hold on. I typed in Nomadic Ham, not Nomadic Jam. Okay, I can't find his channel immediately to hand here. So I will link that. I'll ask him for a link. But yes, thank you for watching, ladies and gents. If you guys have enjoyed this, please do consider becoming a Patron backer. That'd be much appreciated. I do also have a Ko-fi link. So if you want to buy me a drink, that'd be cool. Please do consider it. I'm a poor-ass student, and it would help a lot. It would help. Please. I'm not begging, but I'm not far off either, you know. So, you know. Alright, let me go ahead and link that somehow. There we are. There we are. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and post a link here to Discord, so if you guys want to get into the Discord, that'd be fantastic. Invite. Give me a moment. Sharing a new link. There we are. Alright, until next time. Thank you guys, take care. Stay cool. Stay alive.